folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
First shot won't go. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to fall. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Papanikolaou. 4 on the clock. From downtown. And he can't get that one. First quarter of play, a minute in. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
To the wing, right side. The rebound by Vezenkov. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Over to the wing. Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Fournier. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Launches a 3. And he slams it in one-handed.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Papanikolaou. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And that one's good. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle. The kick out to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Vezenkov. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. It's good from about 19 feet.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Down low. Here's Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Fall's got 6. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Here's Vezenkov. 4-3. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Inside. Here's Fournier. Pass to Fall. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Takes one from 10 feet. Good on the jump shot. Here's Vazinkov. Here's Papanikolaou. With 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
With 1 on the clock. Count it. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 6. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he's good on the second. To the middle. Here's Peters. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Good work there as it goes.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Dorsey. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Closed the net on 2 minutes played here in the second.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Peters. And the 3 off target. Here's Nedovic. And it's off from 3-point range. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Evans, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Evans has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Nedovic. He shoots. Goes back up.
2 minutes.
Not going to go that time.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And he drives in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Of course, he's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Peters. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires from deep. No good that time.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
To the inside, to the left wing. Out to the right wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 10 points for him.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
From the high post, no good, misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. You've got a close game going here. Leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shot clock at 5. Pure from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Vizenkov. It's intercepted. And the visitors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Nifty move. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. There's a screen. Pass to Fournier. 20 feet out. He can't hit that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Zinkov. Outside Fournier. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you think about that prize money for the NBA Cup, RJ. It's expected to increase quite a bit.
These new media rights got this money pumping. I wish I was 10 years younger. Okay, maybe 15.
And he sinks the second. Clock at 6. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. So it's the home team now, trailing by 13.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Pass to Fall. Oh, threw it down. Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Fournier. Offline from the top of the key. .43 seconds left in the third. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Vezenkov. The shot off that time. Vezenkov's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Count it.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. One second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And time for... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Home team ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Dorsey from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Here's Nedovic. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Evans. They set the pick. Inside. It's stolen. Wide open. The shot no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Down low. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Away team foul. Mitrovic. First personal foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Dorsey to the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Pulls it. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Inside. Oh, deflected. Fast break. Here we go. And there it is for him.
Mitrovic. Assist goes to Kalinic.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the right side. Here's Nedovic. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. So it's the home team now. 11-point game. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Home team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Good on the bucket. Here's Evans. There's the triple. No good on the shot. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Nedovic. No good with the triple. To the inside. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Evans. It's deflected. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Can't hit the corner 3. Here's Dorsey. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic. A quick shot there. It's off target. The 3. The layup off target.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
For 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
So it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard is out there with Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the four-man position. Howard with it. They set the pick. He takes it in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Luwawu. Fall with the rebound. It's Fournier on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Down low, Vazenkov. Rebounded by Howard. We play just over a minute here in the first. Launches it from deep. No good there.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Vazenkov. Here's Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Gets that one to Fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Howard. Here's Hall, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Vazenkov. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Fall. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
He's guarded by Howard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Luwawu. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Hall. Outside Howard. Fournier pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left here in the first quarter. Here he goes. Here's Monecki, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Fournier. Nothing on the board.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Howard. Takes it inside. Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Fournier. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Luwawu. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Oh, good on the 3. Now Howard. From deep three-point territory. Drills the three-pointer. Howard's got 6 points. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Takes a 3. Dorsey, that's good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Pass to Baldwin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Evans. He's guarded closely. Drives to the hoop. Milutinov. It's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Dorsey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
With the drive, a nice shot by Baldwin.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Peters. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Jock.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Covered by Evans. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Peters. Scoreless thus far. Count it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
There's the drive. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Evans outside. Got a piece of it, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Fires the 3. That shot off. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Yaramaz. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now here's Evans. Not a lot of room. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Stripped it away. One-on-one fast break. Yaramaz. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now Dorsey from downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. One-on-one here. To the left wing. Pass to Baldwin. Over Evans. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Baldwin's got 8 points here in this quarter. 29 seconds left in the first half. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's a close game here in Chicago. To the paint, they need this. Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The three. The shot, no good. Here's Baldwin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You take a look at the home team. When you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though.
All right, and next on the docket, our current matchup. A tight game for the visiting team.
Total team effort.
Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Howard. Five to shoot. Here's the 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've got Howard, and it's Monecki in at the 4 spot. Fournier for 3. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Howard with it. He has 6. Baseline J on the way. That shot missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Fournier passes to Fall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
High post, Howard. Pass to Monecki. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
To the wing on the left. Here's Monecki. Here's Luwawu, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And he jams it with authority.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
There's a screen. Fournier passes to Fall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fall's got 4 points this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Fournier. To the middle. Here's Fall. Pass to Papanikolaou. 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Luwawu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by Luwawu.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The quick look, no good that time. Left side Fournier fires for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 8 points.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Out left to the wing. And here is Howard. He's got 8. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Good on the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
For the lead. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Vezenkov. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Papanikolaou, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Yaramaz. And the layup falls.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
There's the pick. Inside. Out to the wing. Here's Peters. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Milutinov kicks it out to Evans. From outside, off the mark. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Good work there as it goes. And the home team has possession, trailing by 5. Here's Peters. Off with the layup. Setakurski's covered by Evans. And that one's good. Chopped.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Pass to Dorsey. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Job. Driving the lane, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They set the pick. Evans, good. Evans has got his first points of the night.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Here's Peters. Kicks it out to Evans. Driving inside. Stolen away. Yaramaz. And he uses the glass on the way.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
2 minutes.
Now Dorsey. Tries again. No good that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. And there it is for him. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Picked his pocket. Pass to Jock. Yaramaz. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. From outside the arc. The shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3. Kept alive. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with the open look. Pass to Evans. Three-pointer. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Setakurski's. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Evans. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen. Evans up top. Pass to Peters. Misses the baby hook. Yaramaz. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Luwawu is out there with Howard, and it's Hall in at the center position.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
They set the screen. And no good. Trying to use the glass. It's deflected. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Howard. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Howard. Basket counts.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Puts up a deep three. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. To the middle. Here's Cannon. And the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Howard. Here's the break. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Howard. And there's the drive. Count that one. Howard's got 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Rebounded by Hall. Down low. Here's Monecki. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Cannon. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. And they pick up 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's good from long range. He has 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Howard. Not going to go that time. One-on-one here. Cannon can't hit. Cannon's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Llewellyn. Hasn't made one yet.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Cannon. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. And he drives in from deep. Rebounded by Hall. Here's Monecki. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Outside Howard. Good on the three-point shot. Howard's got 9 points. Here's Cannon. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll be back right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On the free throw, no good. Sedikurskis bangs home the trifecta.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Bone Boy, or the 3, hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Dos Santos, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Forrest. Takes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Mitrovic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. So it's the visitors now, leading by 5. Here's Baldwin. Banked in off the glass. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Dos Santos, and Chop with the block. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Here's Nedovic. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Kalinic. Here's Boy. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Boy. Tries yet again. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Baldwin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dos Santos, and he drops it in from the low post.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
There's the pick. Sedikurski's, and it goes down 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Kalinic offline with his 3. Sedikurski's offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
.149 left now here in the second. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Launches it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And they get it back from past the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Boy kicks to Nedovic. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sedikurski's. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Driving in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's Baldwin. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Jock with the block. No one near him. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 5.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Take a look at the home team. You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the home team. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Timeout. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Stolen away. And they're on the break. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Inside. They swipe it. And here comes the break. Here's Howard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Tries it from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Luwawu. It's stolen. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Monecki, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Plays it up off the glass. Monecki's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Cannon, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Howard. He's got 11. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. Howard's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Cannon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cannon's got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Howard misses.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the third.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
No good that time.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Cannon. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And here is Howard. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
This one for three, and he's good on the three ball.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
58 seconds left in the third. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here is Howard. 14 points for him. The three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. 1 in each half.
That one good for 2. He's got 11.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. The tray. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. Here's Cannon. Banked in off the glass. Cannon's got 9 points here in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's a good screen. Driving to the basket. Monecki misses. Cannon looking over the floor. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Baldwin. Driving the lane. Misses in close.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Dos Santos. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Here's Forrest. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Baldwin. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got his 5th rebound in this one. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the inside from 8. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Forrest. And he dunks it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Doesn't go for him.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
To the left side wing. The teardrop falls in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
They grab their own miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Nedovic. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jop. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Traps in the tray.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Dos Santos. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Nedovic. .136 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. To the right side. Kalinic. It's rebounded by Jop.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Nedovic. Kalinic. Off target from outside. Knocked away. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Here's Baldwin. Right wing. Here's Jop. Throws it up high. To the wing right side. Baldwin can't get it to go. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Dos Santos. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Vazinkov. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Connects from downtown.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Comes up empty down low. From the arc. It's hauled in by Fall.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
No good on the triple. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Puts up a three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. To the left side wing. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Right wing. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Fournier. Pass to Fall. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Off with the layup. With the drive. It's hauled in by Fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Vazinkov. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Fournier with the bucket.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Count the basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
They set the screen. Can't cash it in from close range. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's rejected. Pass to Fall. Back to Fournier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 2. And the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Dorsey gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the middle. Intercepted. Pass to Evans. They set a pick. Here's Peters. 6 to shoot. Ball stolen. And they're on the break. And there's the lob. Tipped. And here comes the break. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Evans. No points so far. Takes the 3. Peters, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Down low. Snatched away. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 5.
I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Out to the right wing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Can they get it? Pass to Dorsey. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And they're on the run. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Peters. Off the mark there with a 3.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Count that bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They're just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Nedovic. Off target with the 3. In transition, here they come. The 3 is up. Peters' shot is good. Peters has got his first 3 points of the game.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Here's Nedovic. This one for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
To the middle. They swipe it. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Evans. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Nedovic. Give him 8 points now. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. And that's not gonna go. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 13. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the home team. And that is going to do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Picked it out of midair. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside. Oh, powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Tipped away. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Moving it up. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Down low. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fall. And there's a pick. Here's Vezenkov. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Kept alive to the wing on the left. And they're running. Here's Papanikolaou. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 5.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. From the top of the key.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Vezenkov. They set the pick. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
No coverage that time. Fournier's got 9 points.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
1:03 left in the third. Shoots. No luck on that one.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's the steal. To the paint. Pass to Fall. Here's the pick. Lets it go. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The 3. That one no good. In transition. Puts it up from 15. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
From outside the arc. No good there.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. There's a screen from deep. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. From deep. Can't hit that one.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Down low. And that one's good. Vezenkov.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Away team foul. Saski was in. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Drops in the layup for two.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here they come. Fires for three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the shot's good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They set a pick. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Over to the wing. Drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Nedovic. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Evans. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Peters, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
The shot by Evans, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And there's the rejection. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the three. Five to shoot. Stripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Releases. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shoots. That one's good. Vazenkov.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them, guys.
Thanks, David. Monecki. Fournier pulls it down. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fall, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Takes it inside. It's good. Baldwin's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the middle. Fall can't hit. Here's Monecki. He's guarded by Fournier, and that one good. Here's Vazenkov. Basket good. Vazenkov's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Baldwin's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside Fournier. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Fournier. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Baldwin. He has 6. Driving in, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Inside. Down low. Fall can't hit. Fall's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Monecki. Estiluwawu. There's the drive, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. He has yet to score. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baldwin. Wide open. Yep, that one goes in there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Hall. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside Fournier. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Monecki.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And the basket is good. Luau's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3-ball. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin. And the 3-ball is good. Baldwin's got 13.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Forrest, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Peters. There's the screen. Dorsey goes back up. The shot's good. Peters has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Evans outside. It's rebounded by Jock. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Evans with the steal. And here they come. Here's Peters. Takes the three. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Howard. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Now here's Evans. Still yet to score. Pass to Peters. Kicks it out to Evans. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Howard. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Evans outside. It's up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Evans has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Dorsey. Evans outside. To the middle. Fast break. Here we go. Sedekirski's. The shot will not fall. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Here's Dorsey. Off on the layup. It's deflected. Fast break. Here they come. And here's Evans outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's Howard with the drive. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Peters. Evans outside. Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Chop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Evans against Howard. Beyond the arc. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
For 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. There's the triple. Evans with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. The layup off target.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 4. And we'll be back with you right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please.
That one tips off noon Eastern.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And next up, guys, our current matchup. We're seeing a close game here for the home team.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Luwawu is out there with Baldwin, and it's Monecki in at the four-man position. Pass to Papanikolaou. There's the pick to the inside. 4 on the clock. It's stolen. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. Here's Hall. With some arc, Fall with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Vizenkov. And that one is hammered home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Baldwin looking for the opening. Here's Monecki. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's tipped. And here's Fournier. Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside Fournier. Here's Vizenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Fournier for 3. That one no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And here's the fast break. Here's Papanikolaou. He has 5. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Baldwin, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Vizenkov. They get it again. Here's Papanikolaou. Fires for 3. And it's Vizenkov missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the basket by Monecki.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He takes it in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Luwawu, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Hall. And the basket by Monecki. 10 points for him.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Fournier, that's for 2. Nice jump shot. Good. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here he goes.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 points in the game. He's all alone.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Fournier on the wing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dorsey passes to Evans. Down low. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Jock.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Away team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
Howard with it. Peters grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Dorsey. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Dorsey's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Forrest. Pass to Jock. Sedekursky's. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Evans. They set the pick. The tray. He can't hit that time. Evans against Howard. Good on the triple. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Dorsey, that's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Dorsey's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Howard with a clean look. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
There's the three. That one doesn't drop.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Evans with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They set the screen. Evans. It's rebounded by Jop. Pass to Forrest. To the middle. Here's Howard. Can't hit from in close. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Jop. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Sedekursky's gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And it's Evans missing. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard, that's good.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchup.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Cannon can't hit. Here's Luau. A three-pointer, no good. And they're pushing it up. Here's Cannon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Howard over to the wing. Luau Cabarro kicks to Howard. Hits it from three-point range. Howard's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cannon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. Here's the screen.
Away team foul. Play. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes played here in this one.
And anytime you go cross-court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Cannon's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Howard in the post. Pass to Luau. Drives to the hoop. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Cannon. Sweet little floater. He's got 8.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Howard wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Hall. Here's Luau. Just 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. A floater. And he gets the bucket. Luau's got his second bucket. Luau's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Cannon looking over the floor. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. It's tipped. And they're running. Launches it. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. He gets it in there. And here is Howard. He's got 8. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 10.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Floats one, and it's denied. To the wing right side. Pass to Manecki. And that one is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Changes up. He doesn't hit that one. Now Howard. He's got 10. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 13.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Baldwin going inside, and it's blocked. Here's Nedovic. Pass to Bowling Boy. It's not going to go for him. To the inside. Here's Jump. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Nedovic. Good on the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Baldwin fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Your home team, Baldwin. Shooting 1. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes for review as well.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Jop. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jop's got 4 points this quarter. Dos Santos. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's good, 2 points.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Bowling Boy. To end the run. It's rebounded by Jop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Can't connect from short range.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Offensive rebound. Here's Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Still without a basket. Pass to Bowling Boy. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Baldwin. Here's Forrest. Knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The three. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Baldwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Over to the left wing. Snatched up. Bowling Boy passes to Nedovic.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
.129 left in the first half. Dos Santos.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Chop passes to Forrest. And he drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Nedovic. No scoring in this one. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Count the basket. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dos Santos. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the home team.
The way...
And that concludes half...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Monecki in at the 4. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They've got Howard, and it's Monecki in at power forward. Back to Cannon from deep. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Now, here's Howard. Defense right on him. Pass to Hall. He's got a clear path. And Cannon gets it to go. Cannon's got 13.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Howard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Cannon from long range. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Hall passes to Luwawu. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. A 3 ball. The shot comes out. To the middle. Here's Cannon. 16 points for him. Rebounded by Hall.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Howard. Defense is right there. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. One-on-one here. Stolen. Here's Monecki, and he converts the layup. Monecki's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Cannon. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Howard can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Luwawu. Out left to the wing. Fires Fires from deep. He can't get that one. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 15. Three-pointer. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Back to Cannon. And the layup's good off the glass. Cannon's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Luwawu. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed. Nothing
better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dos Santos. It's rebounded by Jock. Here's Forrest. Sedikurski's.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. That one misses. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Baldwin.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Sedikurski's. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Bowling Boy. Will it go? It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession. Here's Baldwin. Shoots the three. That shot is off. Here's Nedovic. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Baldwin's gone 4-7 from the field here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Baldwin. Skarn's a three-pointer off the mark. Good on the three-point shot.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Baldwin's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Cannon inside, and he banks in the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen. Good on the shot. Cannon's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Baldwin looking for the opening.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Skarn's pass to Baldwin.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Baldwin. Money!
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Substitution on the court.
To tie it up. Can't knock in the three.
Yeah, you hate to give them.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has
Taking 3 shots. The players have a
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, with double checking, and the game continues on. How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Here's Forrest. It falls!
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Dos Santos. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so they get the victory here at home.